Today on Love and Metal's All Access Meet and Greet, we're introducing you to a band who's been around since 1997 with 3 Grammy nominations in a genre that's not so well perceived by the masses, but still gets it done. Killing it, today's band is... Welcome to the Love and Metal's All Access Meet and Greet YouTube series. My name's Keith.
I'm Mel.
And we're going to be bringing you as much access as 2 people in a room in a townhouse in the backwoods of Greensboro, North Carolina can.
Babe, that's no access at all.
Exactly.
Each week, we're going to give you guys a different band. We're going to highlight different information about the band, tell you whether or not they're touring, give you some information about who is in the band. These are all bands that we love to listen to. A lot of them are going to be metalcore. They're going to be pop punk. They might even be rock. We just want you guys to come with an open mind and just embrace music for what it is. Awesome.
And this week's band is UnderOath. As you can see here, this is their Spotify page, and we would love for you to go over to that Spotify page and check them out, follow them, check out a few of their songs. We'll have the link down in the description for that as well. But UnderOath is a band that's near and dear to my heart because I've been listening to UnderOath for a long time. She's kind of a new listener to UnderOath.
I'm a newbie.
They've been around since 97. They started out of Ocala, Florida, with Dallas Taylor and Luke Morton. Aaron Gillespie came into the mix. Also with a couple other guys, Corey and Fernandez. The band came together. You know, there was Cries of the Past, and there was Acts of Desperation, and then there was Changing the Times, and then nope, we're gonna get rid of Dallas, and we're gonna bring in Spencer Chamberlain. We're gonna do some new records.
It's like the Real Housewives of UnderOath.
Oh man, it's crazy. So then they come with They're Only Chasing Safety, and then Define the Great Line, and then Lost in the Sound of Separation, and then Aaron's gone, so there's no more original members. And then they do Disambiguation, which is without Aaron, and then the band disbands in 2013. They come back in 2015 for the Rebirth tour, which was one of the most crazy publicity stunts. I mean, they on their website, all of a sudden, their website's been just whatever, and all of a sudden there's this Rebirth thing, and there's all these little glitches and stuff, and you start seeing people's faces pop up over time. And nobody really knows what's going on. And then finally they released the tour dates, and then they all toured. Aaron was back. They did Define the Great Line and Only Chasing Safety from front to back in one show. So 2 albums, front to back, in one show. It was great. But this band, UnderOath, their current members right now are Aaron Gillespie, which he's on the drums and plays the clean vocals. Christopher Dudley, which is the craziest dude ever on stage.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a big
man.
Dude. He does the keyboard, then synthesizers, the sampling, the programming, all that. Timothy McTague is guitar. Grant Brandell is on guitar, or is on bass, I'm sorry, as well. Spencer Chamberlain, of course, is the front man vocals, the harsh vocals. Lead. He does some additional guitars as well. And then there's James Smith, who plays guitar as well. This band has been around for, like I said, since 97. These members of the band have been with each other pretty much close since 2003, 2004, when this group of guys have been together. Like I said, they're basically from Tampa, Florida.
And luckily, with COVID coming to an end, we are seeing live music returning. And so with that, UnderOath is now going to be heading out to several festivals.
Yes.
The one that we're going to is Blue Ridge Rock Fest, and they will be there. So it's the first time I get to see UnderOath perform live, and I'm super excited for that. They'll also be at the Furnace Fest, the Rebel Rock Fest, and then they, of course, have their own upcoming 2022 tour. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch one of their shows as well. So super excited for them.
Yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to catch them on tour as a headliner.
Yeah, we've missed live music, clearly. All of us have. And so the return of bands coming back is awesome. We're super excited. So we want to just share a little bit about our own personal stories, because it's one thing when we share information about the band, but then what's our connection to the band? What does this band mean to us? It's one thing to listen to music and just appreciate the music, but we also have personal connections as well.
UnderOath is near and dear to me. I've been listening to them for a long time. I discovered them with a bunch of kids that were in my youth group in church. they're like,
many people might not know that UnderOath has Christian roots.
very Christian roots. I mean,
Yeah, you might.
Dallas and Luke Morton and Aaron, they were all in church together. They were preaching from stage. And then even when Spencer came on, they were still very labeled as a Christian band, but that kind of fizzled out. That's something we can talk about. But personally, I got to see them for the first time in Charlotte on the Rebirth tour. One of the best shows I have ever been a part of. That was an amazing show. I mean, to see these guys come together playing songs, some songs they've never played live before because they're playing on the whole album. But yeah, that was a great show. And then after the show, you know, I was staying in Charlotte with a friend where we saw the show, and I went to a restaurant there, which is Hot Taco.
You remember the name of it, babe.
I finally remember the name of it. It was Hot Taco. And the whole band ended up there eating dinner. So
that's crazy.
You know, we got to meet some of the guys and hang out. And, you know, there was a table behind us that actually bought Aaron and Spencer's, because Spencer's family is from North Carolina. So he was there with his family. And they was all hanging out. And some people were, like, really nice and bought their dinner and stuff, which I think is cool. Me and the family were in Disney. And my son, Ryan, who is UnderOath fan as well, we were walking through Disney or Hollywood Studios at the time in the backlot area. And, you know, this guy walks by, and I look at Ryan, and was that Aaron Gillespie? No way. It's like, yeah, it was. And I was like, go, man, go. And he's like, no, I can't do this. So my other son, Sterling, grabs Ryan, and they haul ass, man, down, and they catch up with him, and they get a picture with him. And then funny thing was we ended up, like, waiting. If you've been to, like, or Hollywood Studios in Disney and gone to the Muppets 3D, so you got to sit in the lobby area and wait for everybody to get out of the show that's in, and then you go in. So Aaron and his family was standing right behind me.
That's awesome.
And us, and just kind of hanging out. So that was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, what are the chances of all the places to run into somebody?
Yeah, so I've kind of ran into Aaron twice. And then, I mean, UnderOath is, I'm not going to say UnderOath is responsible.
They're slightly responsible for us being together.
But they're kind of responsible for us being together. We had just started talking. We had just went on our first, like, we just met for the first time. I was going out of town to go see August Burns Red and Silverstein and Silent Planet. If you don't know, we're crazy, crazy music fans. So we're always going to shows. But
and of course, this is new in our relationship, so we're, like, feeling each other out. Yeah. I mean, day one, new to our relationship.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's hard to find people who vibe with our type of music. So when you find somebody who, especially for a relationship, that likes your type of music, it was quite exciting for both of us. So
she said, do you know UnderOath? And I'm like, know them. I love them. And
he loves him way more than I did at the time, because I'm a newbie, remember?
Yes.
So he's an old.
I'm old school. And I was like, I'm
the newbie UnderOath, which a lot of people don't like because of the UnderOath purists, but whatever.
Yeah. And but also,
so that started our relationship, and then it's like, okay, we can go to some concerts together. We can hang out. This works.
Yeah. My son, my second oldest son, actually did a cameo for Father's Day this year.
Yeah, it was super cool.
And it was done by Aaron Gillespie, the drummer of UnderOath. So it was really, really cool. So the 5 songs we're going to bring you this week from UnderOath that we want you to listen to, and you're going to be able to see a little card or link up here that's going to give you a chance to click on the video.
Yeah.
We'll post those up there. But our first song is A Boy Brushed Red Living in Black and White. You got to love the titles that UnderOath comes up with.
They're like paragraphs.
Yeah, but they're really cool. Like I said, the first song, A Boy Brushed Red, Living in Black and White. So check that one out. Also, off their newest album, Erase Me, is the song On My Teeth. It's kind of crazy because you never hear the words On My Teeth in it, I don't think. But anyways, it's
freaking amazing song.
It's a great song. The third song is Reinventing Your Exit, which is probably one of the coolest videos. If you haven't checked that out,
really good.
Definitely check that out. Our next song, song 4, is Writing on the Walls. I mean, it's just
nonstop.
Yeah, and we definitely try to reach out to all the albums. So our song 5 is Ready for It. Ready for It. Anyone can dig a hole, but it takes a real man to call it a home. And that's off the Lost in the Sound of Separation album too.
Yes,
it's awesome. And like I said, 2 of these songs we're going to give you now. That's going to be like our open and close song, which is like the song that we would open a show with and the song that we would close.
Yeah,
the show
so if
with.
UnderOath like personally asked us like what set list would you want to do, what would be your opening song, and what would you want as your closer songs, those are what we're giving you.
Yes.
So our opening song, hands down, we both agreed on right away, was On My Teeth.
Yes.
That song would be the perfect start of any concert.
Right, because you think about it, if you listen to the song, they got that kind of like backtrack playing. That
Yes,
little,
it's perfect.
like ambient kind of.
Could you not see like the stage like all darkened up? You start hearing that drum coming in. And then the lights kind of start coming up as they're it's getting louder because this song builds at the beginning, and the next thing you know, as soon as they're getting ready to get there, they are.
And if you don't know, if you've never like watched any of UnderOath stuff, if you're an UnderOath fan, check out on YouTube. They have like a whole behind the scenes thing of when they were
it's awesome.
Making Erase Me, and this part where Aaron is just killing the drums and
so
that snare setup coming in. Yeah. Watch him do that and try to get it, and Spencer's over like, do it faster, do it faster. But yeah, the opening song would definitely have to be On My Teeth.
Yeah, and then we decided that the closing song, you got to pick a song that's popular, that everybody's going to be anticipating hearing. And this, of course, is their like #1 song as far as Spotify and most listens. Mm-hmm. It would be A Boy Brush Red, Living in Black and White.
Yeah, because you
hands
think about
down.
It. Yeah.
This is the song you'd expect to.
Absolutely. So
they've already gone off the stage. You're waiting for the encore. This is like the closing song.
Yes.
You've waited all night to hear this song because you know at some point they're going to play it.
Right.
And then you start hearing the beginning of it and you know it's happening.
That's right. So there's our 5 songs. There's the opening closer. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for all of UnderOath stuff, their website, Spotify for the songs.
You can also find Love and Metal, our podcast, on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. So check us out there. We love connecting with people. So leave us a comment there. Check out the songs. Check out our podcast. We'd love to have you.
And always remember, love and metal, live life loud and bold.
And mediocrity is not an option for us, and it shouldn't be for you. Peace.